in breaking news this afternoon from Atlanta, where police say the final inmate from a New Orleans jailbreak has been captured. Derrick Groves was taken into custody after a brief standoff with officers. Now, this comes months after Groves and 9 other inmates broke out of the New Orleans Parish Jail back in May. The New Orleans DA described the community's reaction in just the last hour.
Everybody is sighing a collective sigh of relief, knowing that a person who was facing multiple life sentences is now in custody, and we look forward to holding him accountable for the crimes that he was already convicted of and the other crimes that he committed.
All right, I want to bring in CBS News national reporter Katie Weiss. Katie, you've been following this story for months. We've been with you following this story. What can you tell me about Groves' arrest?
Sure. Well, it started like something out of a movie back on May 10th. No one can forget that day, actually May 17th rather. But then it really ended just as dramatically. We have seen that U.S. Marshals Task Force captured Derrick Groves today. He was the last of 10 escaped inmates. They captured him at a home in Atlanta. Take a listen to how they did it.
We deployed a number of canisters of gas to help move him throughout the house, which he moved to the basement of the house. Soon after, Clayton County K-9 was deployed in the crawl space of the location and found him in that crawl space.
Now you might remember Derrick Groves was convicted of 2 counts of murder. So certainly this was one of the inmates that officials really had their eye on. And they did say that no one else was inside the house at the time.
They were focused so much on the one guy that had made the social media post, which was pretty funny to me because he was talking about getting into it basically with his girlfriend and that he was being framed. But this guy, he'd been on a run for a long time and nobody was paying attention to him whatsoever. As a matter of fact, it was almost as though he had vanished and nobody had been talking about him when that whole prison inmate escape situation happened down there in Louisiana. But this one was probably the most dangerous of them all, and he led them on a chase for months, literally months. And they say that he's facing multiple life sentences. Obviously, he escaped from the jail, and he wound up being in Atlanta. So how he got to Atlanta, I think that that's the bigger story. Who was helping him? Who's going to go to jail as a result of it? They caught all the rest of them in a matter of days. For him, he was escaped for a long time.